Carmichael's trying to get on the same page. I heard about the rapper that you claim was a...
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And up next, we'll get a look at Damian Harris.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now the new pickup from New England. This is Damian Harris. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. I mean, what do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, this defense for the Raiders, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe him.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 9 yards that time. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Now we've got a timeout for an injured player, and oh, this is certainly notable. That's Josh Allen, who's in some pain out there. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. The Bills at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. in good position, 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. 2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Harris is in. Touchdown, Bills.
So his great start to the season continues.
This a quick pass to Davis. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Allen. This is caught. It's Hardy. Touchdown, Bills. Deontay Hardy, his 1st touchdown here of the new. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Harris running straight ahead. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Allen off the play fake.
That pass is caught by Hardy.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Allen.
And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw complete to Shakir.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Throwing now is Allen. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. They go play action here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Divine Diablo.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raiders. They'll start the drive with Harris. Stiff-armed him. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. On the give, this is Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Allen. Being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal.
He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
So the fumble recovery hadn't set up an ideal field position, but they can muster it.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get on. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Here's Allen to throw it. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His second touch. This is Harris. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Good gain there on first down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong. But Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you...
If I did it, then I did it right. Yeah, this ain't happened for me overnight. Yeah, bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Yeah, down to business, I ain't playing nice. Yeah, so ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. Yeah, when you pop it, they all wanna slice. Yeah, greed and envy, that's a part of life.
First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fufu. Grew up wearing platinum fubu on the southwest eating fufu. And a hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped that all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broken, barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way, way, way up. Long ways from the days I evade valet stores. Couldn't pay nowadays. All the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks from Mercedes. I resage Chukwueze, then my babies. Label hit be trying to sway me. Pay me. Broke the game 2020.
It's Madden NFL 24. We'll get a look at Joe Burrow. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Bengals and the Ravens, and it's...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
If for some reason you doubted Chase's elite ability, how about this? Missed 5 games last season, still reached 1,000 yards and made the Pro Bowl. His name always at the forefront of the game's greatest playmakers.
To about the 48-yard line. The numbers for Mixon last week, 17 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
As a good start to the season, they got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on. And
Mixon going to have a Bengals first down as he's going to get this down to the 45-yard line. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Bengals had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Three 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On one, ready?
Now it's Burrow. And it's now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Here we go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Escaping the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow voids the target, and he has it over the middle. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Mixon. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying under double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. 27 yards there, a first down.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. Burrow now off the bootleg. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into
touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., his 3rd touchdown now on the year. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. He'll air this one out for Boyd, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here's Higgins out on the right side, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, Mixon. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 20. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Mixon with a first down carry. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 46 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
Here we go.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Evans looking for space. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Here we go.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have a Bengals 1st down, and it's celebration. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and we're watching the longtime star, Bobby Wagner, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Seahawks and the Lions, next on Madden Football.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Completing it here to Marvin Jones.
And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Off-play action. Here's Goff.
Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown.
23 yards, the final tally.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
His pass caught at the 4, and in for the Lions touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. A great move by Montgomery.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. The Seattle now ready to march. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Goff. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
The Lions had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but The attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Throwing on third, Goff. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Up the middle, it's Montgomery.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for right, and he finds him.
So illegal touching, Charles. If you set foot out of bounds as a receiver, you can't be the first to touch it.
You nailed it on that one. You've got to be mindful of the sideline.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touch.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Two minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Goff now to throw.
That's complete to Laporta.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. 22 yards there, a first down. Goff now looks to throw.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw on second down is Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Goff's throw here into the hands of Jones. Oh, he's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here's Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta in the final seconds of the first. Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Goff. Caught by Montgomery. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take over.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
12 more yards there and another 1st down. A give. This is Montgomery. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Goff.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? A run on first down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The Lions on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising... So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.
It's Madden in...
A man coming off a great rookie year. It's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Well, the numbers for Pierce last week, 20 carries, 82 yards.
As a good start to the season, they got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Well, this defense for the Colts, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
A gain of 8 and a first down. Stroud sets up the play action. He'll buy some time right. That one complete. It's tanked down. A good pickup there, 22. It's a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
Stroud looking to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Quiddy Pay. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now this throw caught left side. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And they will take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, look now at the 2023 draft class for the Texans, and people still talking about the move they made, trading up in the first round, becoming the 3rd team ever to make 2 of the draft's first 3 selections.
And what a bold move they made, considering what they gave up. But for a team rebuilding like the Texans, I think that was a move they felt like they had to make. Got the quarterback C.J. Stroud, pass rusher Will Anderson Jr. They're going to be the faces of the Houston franchise going forward.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Stroud will look to throw once more. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. Final play of the half, Stroud. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached... Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here's the and they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Dell making a nice grab there, and he is so good at separating from defenders. Takes a special type of corner to be able to stay in his pocket for long. Give him a couple of seconds, and he'll find a way to get open.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A throw over the middle, taken in. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Play action. Stroud now. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 16. Over the middle, complete. It's Pierce. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And he's got it. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here's Pierce. Will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Woods. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Stroud. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, it's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will close the gap down to 14. So that Stroud off the play fake. And incomplete on the deep ball. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stroud. And that's complete to Brown. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that is incomplete. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Okay, let's make some good calls, offense.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. This is caught at the 20. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Stroud. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And we talk so much.